Mga higala, kumusta ni napunta ni atong tulumanon? Panglantaw sa kagabhion. Diin pagkalingaw tag kukabildo sa mga isyu nga atong makita sa social media o sa uban pa nga atong madungog sa atong palibot. Pero sa dili pa nato sugdan ang ato ang kukabildo mga igsoon, ato sang i-shout out kini ato ang mga likers aning ato ang programa Panglantaw sa Kagabhion, si Ate Maribel Alico Saison, Lilian Martinez Tubigon, Ginalyn Martinez, Pastora Sheila Maris Haranilla makigangay, si Ma'am Estrella Palirbacar o si Pastora Inarlita Manta. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw, paminaw, pag-like sa ato ang mga live video nga atong gi-upload sa Facebook o sa YouTube matagabi Panglantaw sa Kagabhion. Natay gamay hisgutanan mga igsoon. Bahin lagi aning ginagmayng issue nga atong makita sa Facebook. Sometimes the greatest battles in life are not the ones we fight with others, but the ones we fight within ourselves. Every day, we are tempted to compare, to compete, to invade, to hate. Yet the message before us tonight is simple but profound. Quote unquote, you will always sin when you don't hit on anyone and stay in your own lane. Mga igsoon, this is not just a motivational quote. It is a principle deeply rooted in the wisdom of God's Word. The Bible tells us in Galatians chapter 6 verse 4 to 5, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone, without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load. Klaro kayo ang gitudlo sa atong Ginoo mao kini. Live your life faithfully. Walk your path diligently, and do not allow the poison to hit or comparison to destroy your peace. But why is it that we so often look to be lean of others? Why do we allow envy and jealousy to rob us of joy? The answer, my friends, is that society has conditioned us to measure success not by purpose, but by comparison. Kung unsay naabot sa uban, maapod kuno ang kinahanglan nato maabot. Kung unsay nadawat sa silingan, maapod kuno ang atong dapat makuha. This cycle of comparison breeds hatred, division, and discontent. Let me share a story. There was once a young man who always looked at his neighbor's life. His neighbor had a new house, a new car, and a good job. Instead of being inspired, the young man grew bitter. Every day, he complained, unsaon ka nako paglampos kung ang tanang pabor sa uban ra. In his bitterness, he lost focus on his own skills, his own calling, his own lane. Years passed, and he realized his envy paralyzed him. He wasted the time he could have used to grow because he was too busy watching the success of others. Mga kaigsuunan, this is what hate and comparison do. They distract us from our race. They take our eyes away from our goals and redirect them to someone else's finish line. And when we do that, we lose. Jesus himself taught us in Matthew chapter 7 verse 1. Do not judge or you too will be judged. Hatred often begins when we judge others unfairly. When we resent their progress without knowing the battles they've fought. Pero kung magpuyo ta sa lane na gihatag sa Ginoo para nato, we begin to appreciate our own journey, our own growth, our own timing. Socially, think of how powerful this principle could be if applied in our communities. How many conflicts, feuds, even wars are fueled by envy and hatred. Excuse me. In politics, how many leaders destroy one another simply because they cannot stay in their lane? Instead of serving the people, they fight over power, wealth, and influence. Mao ni ang hinungdan sa korupsyon. Mao ni ang makadaot sa katawhan. Psychologically, hate consumes the hater more than the hated. Science confirms it. Anger and bitterness release toxins in our body, increasing stress and weakening the immune system. But forgiveness, peace, and focus bring healing. Staying in your lane. In your lane. Do not stay in the lane of others. So stay in your lane. Means to live faithfully in the life God has entrusted to you. It means to focus on your calling, your growth, your mission, without being distracted by resentment towards others. Muingon dayon ka. It's unfair. It's unfair. It is about running your own race. The Apostle Paul in 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7 declared, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Notice, he did not say, I have won against others. He said, I have finished the race. The victory is not in outpacing others, but in being faithful to your course, to your own efforts. Mga kaigsunan, listen carefully. Hatred is a heavy burden. Forgiveness is freedom. Comparison is a thief. Contentment is wealth. Envy blinds. Gratitude opens the eyes. Let us end with this challenge as you walk through life? Will you spend your days competing with others, or will you run your race with joy? Will you allow hate to poison your soul, or will you choose love and peace? Tonight, remember this. You will always win when you don't hit on anyone and stay in your own lane. Because the true victory is not in defeating others. It is in becoming who God created you to be. Kini ang paglantaw sa kagabhion diin ang kahayag mo danag bisan pa sa kangitngit. Kini inyong higala igsoon o galagad Jeremias labaho tubigon, magapahinumdum ka nato sa kanunay nga sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga katilingban, ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong suga, ug sa kangitngit sa kasaysayan, ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan ang labing hayag nga paglaom. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw, pagpaminaw. Ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Kuhaan na igsuon ang kayugot sa inyong kasing-kasing. We have to stay happy, enjoy, maura na no, happy and enjoy, and be peaceful to anyone. Daghang salamat.